Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Siti Aisyah. Rahim would like to talk about Al-Ijarah in terms of home financing. Al-Ijarah, also known as leasing. It can refer to give something which is asset or property on land to another party. So, having a shelter is a basic necessity for a human life. Everyone needs a shelter or rest, sleep, and also get a protection from sun and wind. Therefore, having a good house is an aspiration of everyone. But some people can afford to buy a house at a lump sum price of pay at one time. So, Islamic financial institutions have introduced a number of Sharia compliant modes for home financing. One of the most is Al-Ijarah, Muntahia, Biltamleek. First of all, what is Ijarah, Muntahia, Biltamleek? It can refer to a finance lease that includes the promise by the lessor to transfer the ownership in the leased asset to the lessee, either at the end of the duration of Ijarah period or by stages during the duration of contract. In Ijarah, Muntahia, Biltamleek, there are three parties will involved during a process, which are vendor, Islamic bank, and also customer. Each of the parties have their own role during a process. Firstly, a vendor is a person who owns an asset or property before the asset will be sold to the lessor. Then, Islamic bank acts as a lessor to the property. Third party, which is customer, as a lessee who will own the asset or property at the end of the period. So, how people can make this agreement? It will be done by following some process. At first, the customer who wants a certain asset, which is home, need to come to the Islamic bank and will make a request agreement to make a lease to the lessor. Secondly, the Islamic bank will buy the asset from a vendor and pays full of amount as per tradition. At the same time, the lessor is responsible for the risk associated with the asset. Lastly, the contract have made between the lessor and lessee. Both parties need to agree on the term and condition of the contract. At the end, the ownership of this asset will be transferred to the lessee at the end of the period after the customer settled up the payment based on the agreement. Firstly, the advantage is the method of implementation according to Sharia guideline. By using this method, it complies with one Sharia principle and making it special to be used by Islamic bank in financing the bank investment. It also can avoid the context from getting involved in the riba, war, and the others. In Islamic financial transaction, it requires making a trade and business activities that generate in terms of fair and legitimate profit. The settlement on early redemption or in the event of default. If the redemption solution is early or in the event of failure, the customer will get the benefit. Discount will be given to the customer if making early payment. For early redemption, the bank will release the balance of ownership and the customer needs to pay the remaining balance only. Lastly, using interest rate as benchmark. Benchmark for the rental rate of an asset can be negotiated between the lessor and lessee. Usually, the rental rate is fixed for all ownership until maturity or flexible. If any changes are made, then both parties have to bear the risk together. All agreements are made by the both parties. Besides the advantage, there are also disadvantages to be one. One, distinctiveness risk. This method makes the lessor need to bear credit risk and market risk. This due to the asset will belong to the Islamic financial institution or bank or lessor until the end of the lease period. Meanwhile, the lessee will be liable with the financial loss relating to the use of this asset. Number 2, word distinctiveness. In this contract, the customer do not get many opportunities and options to choose different type home financing provided by Al-Ijarah rather than other alternatives. This is due to the lack of time, accessibility, and also information. Number 3, market cannibalization. Most customers directly to choose other modes which are tawarud and musyarakah pengguna kisah instead of paying expenses of Al-Ijarah, Muntahia, Biltamleek. This product tend to be the old fiction, unselected, and will be the last choice of customers.